What's up? Happy Monday. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. My name is Adam Peterson. I have the South Chicago, Central Illinois territory, and I host these calls for you guys every single Monday. Thank you for hopping on. Let me see if there's a note here in the conversations already as we get started before I jump into all the info. Oh, Sam's getting pumped. Yeah, a little Eye of the Tiger, a little Rocky. Great way to start your week off. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. So let's go ahead and we will jump into the new promotions that are getting ready to launch. So we got some great stuff coming on the pipeline. We had an absolutely fantastic March. Been carrying that momentum into April. And let's keep it rocking. Historically, April seems to be a little lower, but not this month, not this year, rather. We've had a great start to April, so we want to keep things pumping. So let's jump into the promotions we're going to have going on. Before I do that, I just want to start with a couple of DCI updates for you guys. Number one, wanted to give a big shout out to Bashar from Prospect Stop and More, aka Quick Connect, I believe, is their other store name. Winner of the 55-inch 4K HD TV and a Moto G Fast. So that contest we had that was exclusively for DCI, we had such great participation. Really wanted to thank you guys for getting involved in it. We had winners every single week. The slide, if you guys are online right now, is our week 5 winners. But thank you guys so much for participating. You really came through, and that kind of participation is what's going to allow us to have more contests like this exclusive for DCI in the future. I remember when the first week this contest started, the participation was so low. I was like, man, we got to fix it, and you guys pulled through. We had great participation, tons of great prizes. Want to thank everyone for participating. And even though this contest is done, there actually was an email that just came across about 10 minutes ago, so I didn't put it in here, but Motorola is still going to continue the momentum. So the Learn and Earn, anyone who enrolls in the Moto Insiders and completes the Moto G Stylus training will receive a free t-shirt in whatever size you want and a spin of the wheel for prizes like Amazon and DoorDash gift cards, insider bonus points, Moto earbuds, and Lenovo premium products. Every single person who goes to Motorola Insiders and completes the Learn and Earn will get 2 prizes, the shirt and the spin of the wheel for other prizes. So I know as soon as I'm done with this call, I'm going to be on there taking that myself because I love prizes. And then Sell and Earn. Every rep who enters 4 Motorola G Stylus sales on the Motorola Insiders app will get a $25 Amazon gift card. There is a 2 sales per week will enter you into a drawing for other great prizes, and the top seller is going to get a $500 gift card. So we had great job with the contest we have through DCI, but let's keep the momentum rolling. That phone right now is at $50. You are going to be super pumped to see the price coming up shortly. But with LG dropping out of the game, right? LG is going to focus on refrigerators and washing machines. Kind of stinks, right? Because LG Stylus, the Stylus 6 rather, made up about 19% of sales overall. It was the #1 selling phone. So what better pivot than the Moto G Stylus? The large screen, tons of memory, and you get that stylus in there as well. So part of me thinks Motorola had a little hint that LG was going to get out of the industry because the timing just seems to be perfect where they're gone and then look, Motorola has a large screen phone with a stylus. But regardless, we got to pivot and sell what we have available. So great opportunity for you guys. And congratulations to all the winners on the list here and everyone who won prizes throughout the month with this contest. All right, so let's talk about inventory. Inventory has been a little bit tougher this last week or two. There's a big issue with chipsets being sent out, and then the ship being stuck in the Suez Canal really hurt inventory coming into the U.S. So keep in mind, let's not worry about what we don't have. Sell what is available. Sell what you have on your shelves. The best device to sell is what you have in inventory. So if you have frustrations, I get it. I have them too. Trust me, I'm in the same boat you guys are. But we got to pivot and sell what's available. So make sure your reps know. And the majority of your customers are going to go to the recommendations you give them. So pivot to that inventory you guys have in stock. So a copy of this deck will be sent to all of your DCI account managers. If you want to go through this line by line, I'm not really going to do that on this call, but I did want you to be able to take a quick little look at the pricing that is currently out there and available for you guys, as well as the availability for all of the phones. Now, what phones do we have no issues on? You guys can order tons of. The LG K51, great phone to order. The iPhone SE, that's available for everybody. The renewed iPhone 8 64 gig gray, that's available to everybody. Only $49.99 with a port-in, just like the iPhone SE is only $49.99 with a port-in. And the CoolPad Legacy Brisa, no issues on that phone as well. So just take a look at it, see what phones are available, and sell what you guys have in inventory. All right, one last note on that Moto G stylus. There are still a couple webinars left. There's one this Wednesday and this Thursday. So I have the link on here on the deck for you guys to register if you want to attend that. Well, you'll get a full call just strictly dedicated to this Motorola G stylus. I think personally this is going to be a huge hitter for us, provided we can get enough inventory from it. You know, when they forecast inventory, it's a long time out, right? So if you think about it, Motorola really wasn't a big player for us for a long time. So that's why we have a little bit of a constraints. But if you guys have them on your shelves, this is going to be an easy phone to sell. All right, moving on. Convenience fee increase. So on April 23rd, which is a few days after the new promo launch, but on April 23rd, there will be a convenience fee increase from $3 to $4. Now, this is what our competitors have currently. Cricket and Metro are charging $4. The difference is with Metro charges $4 and dealers don't get a penny of that. You guys will make money from your convenience fee. I won't go into commission details on this call, but you guys are profitable on the convenience fee increase, whereas like Metro, they charge the same amount and they don't charge anything. Other great news about the convenience fee is it's going to be across the board. So if a customer is upset, they want to call customer care is also going to charge that same $4 fee on the phone. So that should help drive that traffic to your store, because there's not a way just to call care and get it waived. It's going to be the same fee if they call care or they come into your store. So that's great. Next, platinum selling is back. We're not going to get deep into it on this call. I'll probably dedicate another call to it because a lot of it's changed. I want to make sure you guys are fully trained. But be ready for this being a new focus for you guys. Again, we haven't talked about it in probably over a year. I know when I visit a lot of stores, I ask them, do you even know what platinum selling is? Majority of the time, they say, no idea, right? So platinum selling's back. It's a little bit of an evolved and changed form, a new formula for what is going to help with your platinum selling points. You'll see it in the DLAR for you guys to pull up in your stores as of today. There's going to be a Buzz article coming out about it tomorrow. And there is Star Training on Platinum Selling that launched on Friday, and it's actually due by this upcoming Friday. So if you have not taken your Platinum Selling training in Star, make a note right now. After the call, jump in your Star and complete your Platinum Selling training because it is a required training. All right, so let's keep going. So this is just a little bit more on the Platinum Selling, how they have the points coming out. So in the new version, it's going to be calculated for family plans will give you 2 points. A single line port is 1 point. A device over $300 as an MSRP is 1 point. And then one of the new things they added, because we want to really increase our value-added services, is our insurance or international plans also will give you 1 point. So why is Platinum Selling important? In a nutshell, the higher your score, the more those customers are going to stick with you. So if you look at like third month engagement, if you get a platinum sale, it's an 87% chance that customer is going to stay with you over 3 months. Obviously, 3 months is very important to our comp. If you get a gold level sale, there's an 81% based on all the metrics that they've measured and calculated nationwide that customer's going to stay with you over 3 months. Silver, it drops to 76. Bronze, it drops to 66. And junk, so something that doesn't get any points, that's only 51%. So really has a great correlation to help drive your guys' 3MR, which is why platinum selling is going to be so important. All right, now let's jump into the nuts and bolts of the new promo launch. So on April 16th through May 13th, we will have the following devices available for you free when you switch. the LG Stylo 6. Now, I mentioned at the start of the call, LG's getting out of the smartphone business. So we're not going to see a lot of these phones coming in, but this is going to help you if you have anything on your shelf, so you still need to sell, you can move through. That Stylo 6 will still be free with a port through May 13th. On top of that, you see the phone number 2, Moto G Stylus, currently $50 on a port-in. Starting April 16th through May 13th, that Moto G Stylus will be free on port. Hence, take your trainings, take your webinar, get your free gifts. Awesome phone. I love it. There's been no issues that I've heard reported on it as of yet. So I think this is going to be a very, very solid phone for the lineup. I'm also a big Moto guy because I started with Nextel, and Nextels were all Motorola. So I like to see them having kind of a revigoration of their brand with this phone and expect some big results. Also, the Samsung Galaxy A11 will be free with port, as well as the CoolPad Legacy. In total, there will be 16 Androids in our current lineup that will be free when you switch. Now, granted, a lot of those could be end-of-life devices. They just have them free to help get them off your shelf if you still happen to have any. All the pricing will be on the hot sheet coming out on April 16th. The iPhone SE at $49.99 will continue on. Now, the only caveat here is the promotion date only goes through May 3rd. Every other promo goes to May 13th, but the iPhone SE $49.99 pricing only goes through May 3rd. The renewed iPhone 8 for $49.99, that will continue through May 13th. And again, these will be listed on the hot sheet. Now, when we go to BOGO, we will only have one phone on BOGO starting on April 16th. That phone is the LG K51. So the LG K51 will be our only BOGO phone. It's available on any plan, basically $35 or higher, the 35 10 gig plan. So not the lower end plan, but 35 10 gigs, 45 shrink it, the 50, the 60, the power bundle, the 3 for $90 family plans, that'll all be included. So if you have 2 port-ins, it's free. 1 new, 1 port, as long as that port-in is your primary, free. 2 new lines, customer walking off the street, $99.99 for line 1, free for line 2. So the LG K51 will be our only BOGO phone available, and that will go through April 16th to May 13th. Extra note there, you can actually do 2 BOGOs per family. So if you have 4-line deals, you can do a BOGO for line 1 and 2 and BOGO for lines 3 and 4. The add-a-line promotion that we're going to have that starts April 16th. We're going to have the CoolPad Legacy for $5. $10 phones will be the Moto E and Samsung A10e. Also the Tribute Empire, which is end of life, and Tribute Royale, which is end of life. But if you guys have them on your shelves, those will be there. LG K22 will be a $15 add-a-line. Moto E6 and Tribute Monarch will also be there. Those are both end-of-life phones, so you probably don't have them, but just wanted to make sure you knew everything available. And then the big one, the $25 add-a-line, is going to be the Samsung A12. So the Samsung A12 is coming soon. Probably in the next week to 2 weeks is when that phone will launch, but that will be your $25 add-a-line device. Again, these promotions all start April 16th. So the big one to me on this list is the LG K22 for $15 as an add-a-line, Moto E for $10 as an add-a-line, CoolPad Legacy for $5, and Samsung A12 for $25. And those add-a-lines are available on the 50 to 60, the 2 for $60, the 3 for $90, and power bundle plans as well. The next change, bring your own device promo. So in today's world, if a customer does a BYOD, they get the second month free. That's going to end on the 15th, and starting April 16th, the customer will get $10 off their bill for 6 months. So any customer that brings in their own phones and activates on a 50 or a 60 will get $10 off their MRC for 6 months. Important to note, this does not count add-a-lines. This is primaries on a 50 or 60. All BYOD devices on the expanded network, so TN SIMs, are eligible, and this is for new and port-in customers, not upgrades. Again, has to only be on the 50 and the 60 are the only plans that qualify. The single primary line is the only one eligible for the credit. They must bring their own BYOD device. The $10 monthly credit will be credited via scripting prior to the second month and continue for 6 months. In other words, say they're on a $50 plan with, let's say, 57, because we're going to bundle protection. We never sell a 50, we don't sell a 60, we sell a 57 or a 67. So on a $57 plan, they would pay the $57 month 1, and then months 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, they would get that $10 credit, so it only costs them $47 for that plan. All right, the customer must remain on either the $50 or $60 plans to continue to receive that monthly discount. In summary, the iPhone SE $49.99 will continue. It's available on a $60 plan and Power Bundle, so important for you to call that out. Same rules apply as of today. That $49.99 iPhone SE is only available on a $60 plan or a Power Bundle plan. It is not available on a $50 plan. The renewed iPhone 8 for $49.99, that will continue as well. That can go on a $50 plan. It does not have to be just $60. That can go on a $50. The free phones on Android, the big ones are going to be the A11s, Stylo 6, Moto E Stylus, CoolPad Legacy Brisa. BOGO is only on the LG K51s. And your add-on lines, $5. The main phones are going to be your CoolPad Legacy for $5, $10 Moto E Samsung A10e, $15 LG K22, and $25 Samsung A12. And the A11 is actually a $25 add-on line as well. The plans we have, those are all going to continue. As far as the Power Bundle, that's still going to be here. 3 for $90 still going to be here. That changes on that BYOD. The BYOD on a $50 or $60 plan, again, is $10 off per month starting on month 2. Now, in your sales portal, when you guys are checking upgrades, you may have noticed some new icons that are showing up. So again, if you need a copy of this deck, just reach out to your DCI account manager and they can forward it to you. But I recommend you print out this slide and post it next to your computer to make this easy to understand. So you're going to get one of 7 messages. The first icon looks like a signal bar, and the highest signal is an arrow pointing up. That tells you that customer is network upgrade eligible, and in the body of the text, when you look at their upgrade eligibility, it'll read customer needs a TN SIM card. Next, you'll see an SN phone and an arrow pointing to a TN phone. That title is going to be new device equals new network. Customer needs a new TN device. Third icon is the same as the first icon, where it's network upgrade eligible, but the difference is your text. It'll say the price plan will change with upgrade. Customer needs a TN SIM card, but they're also going to change their price plan. The fourth option, you'll see a plan change, like a stop sign, pointing to the TN phone. That means new device equals new network. Customer first has to change their price plan and then switch to a new TN device. This is a customer who's on an old legacy plan that's not currently available. In order for them to upgrade, they're going to not only change their price plan, then also get them on a TN device. The fifth one kind of has the signal bars with that stop sign plan change and network upgrade eligible. So this is where you have to call care first to change the price plan for the entire family, and they're going to need a TN SIM card. The sixth one is a stop sign with a TN phone. The call to care first to change the price plan for the entire family, and then new TN SIM card. And the last icon is a stop sign that says SN only, which means expanded data network not available in this market. So this is out there. You guys are going to see it right now when you check upgrade eligibility in your stores. This is what these icons mean. Again, great slide to print out and have posted for your team. And it's going to make your upgrade process much quicker, much easier to know what to do for each customer in your door. All right, so before I get into kind of the Smile and Dial upgrades, any questions on the promos that I just covered?
Adam? Adam, there was a question.
All right, do I have any questions?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I will keep it moving then. So if we go to the Smile and Dial upgrades that are being enhanced. The big change is, let me get this slide blown up for you. Give me 1 second here to get back over to the screen. Okay, they added an appointment scheduler. So this is awesome. You know, one of the things when I'm in my PBR reviews, my dealer's like, well, how can I really tell how effective, you know, my Smile and Dial calls are? Well, now you can track your appointments. This is very cool. And you can see this customer came in and see if they're actually going to activate your phone. So with the tool, you can set up and manage appointments and schedule them while with your customers while you're on the phone. You're going to be able to improve that customer's experience by being ready for them. And when they come in for their appointment, have all their needs. You're also going to be able to streamline your day, improve customer loyalty, and help with that CDMA migration over to our new network, which is very important. One thing I haven't mentioned yet as a kind of a reminder, as of June 1st, you will not be able to activate on the XN network. As of January 1st, you will not be able to sell on the XN network. Everything is going to go TN unless something changes behind the scenes. That's the plan as of today. So let me move on. When you guys make your Smile and Dial calls, you'll be able to make your regular Griffin call, and let's say you disposition it as set appointment, right? So that's option 4. So 4 pound on your phone and option 4 in the computer as well. So when you disposition it, you'll now be able to fill out the required fields to select the appointment reason, like if it's an upgrade or a switch to the TN network, and then you can set the time of when this customer is going to come in. So before you end the call, you're going to make sure you select that pound 4 as I just mentioned, but you're going to want to add these extra details. If they say, oh yeah, I'm interested on it. Okay, great. You're going to come in on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday would work. You want to come in at noon? You want to come in at 4? You know, if you give 2 options, you're a lot more likely for a customer to accept one than other than saying, I don't know. So I always give 2 times. Like, what time works better for you, noon or 4? Oh, actually 4 work better for me. Okay, great. We'll schedule you in for 4 o'clock. So you can set that appointment for your customer, and you can set the time they're going to come in, and you can set the reason for them coming in. What's really cool is then when you come into work each day, if you make this part of your daily process, when you come into work each day, you can go into Smile and Dial, and there's a new box under appointments. So you select appointments, you choose the location that you're at, and you can review the customers coming in at what time, what the customer's name is, and what they're looking to do. So are they coming in for an upgrade? Or are they coming in to switch to the TN network? Are they coming in for a bill payment? Whatever the case may be, you can set the reason for that appointment. And if they don't come in, now you can follow up with them. Hey, we had an appointment for 2 o'clock. I know things happen. Are you still going to be able to make it today, or you want to try to come in tomorrow? So it's going to make this Smile and Dial even more productive for you guys. They have new campaigns in Elevate as well. So they have the Adeline campaign for the $10, $15, $25 phones that are now available for you guys. There's a BYOD landing page right now. They have a win-back campaigns, email only for barred customers. So those are the customers, you know, keep in mind, they used to have 90 days to come back in. Now it's 14, right? So I actually like this one because it drives 3MR engagement. So it talks about if you're barred, you'll get an email coming in. We'll give you 15% off a case. So yes, dealer helps fund that, gets 15% off a case, but that's much better than them not making that payment. There's also spring into savings where a dealer has to approve this. Obviously, you guys would have to give a little bit of funding. There's 20% off select Boost mobile cases. And as things get nicer and people start to get more vaccinated, think in mind the offers that the days we have coming up, right? So Memorial Day is coming up soon. Cinco de Mayo is coming up soon. So there's going to be creative around that, but you guys should start thinking about outside events as the weathers get warmer, as more people are vaccinated and start to go back outside. We should start getting into the habit of doing more outside events. There are also CDMA migration campaigns that can go to your customers who are on the old network, talking about a free SIM. So that'll only go to that. They do this very smart, okay? It's not going to go to everybody. It's just to those customers that need a SIM to get on the TN network. So it's only going to go to your old XN network customers, your old Boost network customers. There's a CDMA upgrade promotion only to customers that have to get on the TN network within 180 days of service. And there's the free SIM with accessory offer only to customers that just need to get a SIM to get on the TN network. So they have some great migration campaigns out there for you as well. Now, one major tip, like we always talk about hunting smart or fishing smart. And one of the things I looked at is I click by the plan to see if they're on a family plan. If they're not, I'm going to call and pitch them family plans. Another thing I do is I'll click on phone type. If they're on an old phone, I call and pitch them phone, a newer model of that phone. Now, the new column that's now added is network. You can actually sort by all your customers that are on the SN network or the TN network. So this can go great hand in hand with your appointment scheduler. You can call them in, saying, hey, we're actually upgrading the TN network. We can get you a free SIM card. You can take advantage of the great TN 5G network by coming in and switching over. So you can sort by that and then make those calls to those customers on the old network first. Some best practices for Smile Dial. Very important, you guys hang up after every call. If you hit pound, just go to the next call. It's not going to disposition correctly. Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry about that. Bless you. Thank you. So you can hang up after every call. Review the customer's account details on the screen. Make sure you know the best offer before you reach out to them. Use that correct 6-digit PIN on the screen for the specific customer. And always disposition the outcome of the call while on the phone and also on the computer before moving to the next customer. If you do that, you should see 100% elevate to Griffin match. If you're sitting there and you make a call, you just hit pound to go right to the next call. That's going to show not dispositioned correctly, and you won't kind of get full credit for that call. There's 2 landing pages, which is important now with digital dashboard launching, and we got to talk more about digital dashboard on a future call. I know we're short on time now, but the branded doors in here, the 4.0 stores, the branded doors that have digital dashboard, they're want you guys to start using that more. I know Boost will send a campaign out, but you can send campaigns weekly on digital dashboard, whereas Elevate it's like once or twice a month. So big opportunities there. We'll dive into it later. But what I wanted to call out is you can set a landing page on Elevate for both. Not only your store's landing page, if they go to like click on one of your Elevate SMSs or emails, they see the landing page. But now there's a digital dashboard landing page which you guys can select, and this is viewable from boostmobile.com store locator. So there are 2 different landing pages that you guys can choose, and want to make sure you are using those each and every month. All right, and that is it. That is all I have for today.